Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? My name is Matthew, and in this video, I'm gonna talk about something that has been affecting me personally, and also everybody on this planet seems like. This is a whole pandemic, a whole topic of its own. I could probably make 10 videos regarding this topic alone. Loneliness. The loneliness epidemic. Once upon a time, we used to live in tribes as humans. We humans at our nature are tribal animals. We live and move in packs. But after the rise of social media, technology, mobile phones, and everything, people isolated further and further. They always live with the mentality, I need nobody, I'm independent, I got everything under control while secretly hurting on the inside. Let's go to the first chapter. So, let me tell you something more personal regarding me and the loneliness I went through in my life. I've been lonely as far as I can remember. Like I mentioned on the second video, at the end of the video, that I've never kissed, I never had a girlfriend, I never had sex, none of that. It hurts me to this day. One of the reasons why I went to therapy today. Almost 23 years old, I'm carrying all this pain alone, but one of the biggest reasons why I ended up alone, not truly alone. I had friends, but I never really had any real girlfriend, anybody like that. My father was not present emotionally ever in my childhood. I remember when I was about, 6, 7 years of age, I stole the remote of the TV. My parents were watching TV, I turned the TV off, I was a child, trying to have fun, laugh. Then came my father, he snatched the remote out of my hand, and what did he do? Did he laugh it off as well? Did he enjoy what I did? No, he grabbed me by the throat, he tried to choke me a bit, and I cried after that. And that was the type of father I had growing up. He was pessimistic, he was egotistic, only cared about himself and nobody else, and no wonder I turned out the way I am today. I've never had a true father in my life, I'm telling you. Never. Just because he was there physically, just because he gave me money, just because he helped me with cars, with vehicles, all that type of stuff. That doesn't mean that he was a good father. I'm not trying to bash him. I love him to this day. Of course I do, but mother took care of us. Me and my brother. Mother took care of all of us emotionally and everything else. Father was only there because he had to be. But other than that, if it had nothing to do with cars, with traveling, with politics, with business, he didn't give a fuck about you. I'm telling you. So yeah, enough about my father right now. But regarding something else, the reason I was lonely is because, like I mentioned multiple times, I was in basketball. Isolated, conditioned by Kobe Bryant and David Goggins, but I forgot that Kobe Bryant still had Vanessa. I only took the hard part of it, the discipline part of it. I read through David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me. It's an amazing book. I recommend anybody to take some time reading it. It's full of gems, That guy went through everything, but still. They were role models that conditioned me to be disciplined, to be hard, to survive the worst things possible, like my first video when I talked about Valencia, what I went through there. And yeah, but at the same time it closed me off romantically, socially, never really had any friends and that type of stuff. That is the reason, and I'm exploring this with my therapist right now. As of the making of this video right now, I finished my 4th session and I'm gonna enter my 5th one. So by the time this video comes out, I think I'm gonna be in my 6th already. I don't know. So yeah. Regarding me, loneliness, thank God I started doing something regarding this, because my brother, he's in a much worse place than I am. He's 28 years old, and my God, man, the pain that he's fighting every single day, the slamming doors, yelling, having to get a wolf dog to cope with the loneliness 6 months ago. That guy in a lot of hurt. And he used to bring a bunch of his friends over, they drank, they smoked, and he's a smoker too, by the way. He smokes like a Turkish dude, I swear to God, he's an addict, a full-blown addict. But what can he do, man? He never really had any healthy outlet. I have basketball, I had training, I have YouTube now, I have cars, I have whatever, walking in nature, singing, I've got everything. He never really had any of that, really, man. It's sad, but I'm staying positive for me and my brother, especially for me, because regarding my brother, I cannot do anything regarding him. He's almost 30 years old. I got my own problems I gotta face, and I'm facing them head on with my therapist. So yeah, thank God for that. Let's go to the next chapter. So, now that I covered my own experience, loneliness, you think I'm the only person who's going through this? There are millions of people around the world who's going through the exact same thing like I do. Some lighter, some even worse probably. And yeah, social media has destroyed something called presence. It has destroyed being there with a person, actually looking in the eye. Everybody wants to solve their biggest dilemmas online instead of facing them in person. Everybody wants the easy way. Nobody wants to feel discomfort anymore, because let me tell you something. Human beings throughout the entire history of humanity, they thrived under discomfort. So when you take a human being who can only take comfort and nothing else, you get the weakest person imaginable in human history. And that's what I also saw in Valencia. And I mentioned that as well. So yeah, comfort needs to go. The comfort zone, you gotta eliminate it. You gotta eliminate it, man. I don't care what you do. Work labor. Go work on a field. Work out, go to the gym, do anything that challenges your own mind. Because without challenges, we human beings, we stagnate. We freaking stagnate, bro. Human beings were they never grew in comfort. Nothing grows in comfort. Even trees, even tree trunks, they don't grow in comfort. They grow when they are pushed. Diamonds are made, they're formed under pressure. And that's how you gotta be as well. The problem in today's society is, and the corporations play a big role in this, everybody pushes, oh, Walt, I can just order food, I can just watch Netflix and chill, I can have everything I ever wanted at the tip of my fingers. But nobody works anymore for anything, and that is a disease. This is a little rewiring of the human brain in real time. But thank God it never caught up to me. Why? Because I wasn't born in a big city. I wasn't born in a big urban environment. I come from a small, tiny village where everybody knows everybody. It's a community. Yeah. And we Europeans, we aren't perfect. You know, we are not perfect. You know, we got our own issues. For example, we are deadlocked politically. Some communities are segregated. Language barriers as well in plenty of areas. But compared to America, we got it good. We got the best healthcare system in the world by far. We got universal healthcare. Crime is very low. Education is amazing. And that's something that America is very struggling with. It really is. And we've got peace. For the most part. Yes, we get a lot of migrants and foreigners to our lands, but other than that, if we see a homeless person, if we see somebody struggling, high chance that we're gonna do something with that, with him or her. In America, you go to Skid Row, to Los Angeles, for example, you see a whole block of homeless people. They've been homeless for such a long time in the community. The local government, even the federal government, they do nothing about that issue. San Francisco, the same thing. New York, the same thing. Detroit, the same thing. Even Miami, the same thing. I mean, it's a disgrace. I mean, how the hell can you have the most developed, the richest country on planet Earth, and you have this happening right at your doorstep? There are whole communities in America where on the one side is the rich and wealthy, the other side is the poorest people of the goddamn slice of orange. It's insane to me. So yeah, loneliness is a big issue. And in this next chapter, I'm gonna tackle how we can solve this. Let's go. So, how do we solve this loneliness epidemic? It's not simple. Like everything you want to solve, like anything you want to solve on this planet, it's not gonna be easy. You're gonna face hurdles all the goddamn time. It doesn't matter what shape or form, but what we can do is be an example. Like me, for example. I look people in the eye. I don't close out like I used to before. I now finally go out. Valencia knocked me socially. I used to go to all those Erasmus events, the parties, fallas, and yeah. I did not vibe with everything that I visited, but hey, that hike that we took to that national park south of the city, I loved it. I bonded with 6 internationals. That's what you gotta do. Step out of your comfort zone, man. You don't gotta be a social butterfly. You do not gotta be a social butterfly. Just be out there with people and talk a little bit. Don't be afraid, man. What are you even afraid of? Like, the people you're talking with, they are human just like you. They have fears, they have strengths, they have weaknesses just like you. We are complex beings. We cannot control the other person. We can only control ourselves and what we do with our time. So focus on just being out there with people, talking and not being afraid, saying what you want to say. I'm not saying you gotta be exactly like me, like this social motherfucker from Valencia. Just be out there and don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. Nobody's gonna judge you. And if people do judge you, then walk away from them. Walk away from people who drain you. Always be around people who add something to you, who compliment you. And this is something that I've really developed well so fast. Because I had to grow up fast in my life, you know, I had an absent father emotionally, so I read people very well. If I smell some bullshit in a person, I just walk away. I don't even try. I lost 4 best friends in my life, so I know everything about, you know, having the right people around you. So But the 4 best friends that ghosted me, if I want to talk about that topic a little bit, it was not my fault. I've looked through everything. I've cleaned the baggage. I mean, I did everything I could. I was present, I was direct, I was friendly, I was passionate. And the people who left me, especially the last 3, the last one, he got very, very racist, very extremist. In the past 5 months of speaking with him, there was no warmth with it anymore. He got closed off. I'm not gonna name nobody here, but you already know who he is. But I'm telling you, he got so racist, so far-right extremist. He must have been watching nothing but Andrew Tate videos all day. There was no talking anymore. He got so closed off, so freaking disconnected. When I survived that stuff in Valencia, he told me to man up. Really? You gonna tell me to man up after what I went through? Really, brother? Is that how a best friend acts to somebody? Really? What happened to warmth? You think being a man is all steel, all hardness, all discipline? Yeah, that's what I used to believe when I was 13, 15 years old, throughout all my teenagehood. And look what happened. I was lonely. I was lonely. And no, being a man means that you can be strong, full of steel, but also have warmth, playfulness, romance, love in you, empathy, warmth. That's also equally important. So, and the previous 2 that ghosted me, well, shame on them. Shame on them for doing that to me. But I don't care. I've moved on so much since then. I don't need them anymore. So, hey, y'all too who's probably watching this video right now, y'all already know who y'all are. I ain't even gonna name y'all. Y'all ghosted me, now that's your problem to solve. I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I dived into some pretty deep topics here regarding loneliness and this whole epidemic that's affecting all of us, but I believe that humanity can improve. I know AI is going hard right now, these social devices, but people are waking up more and more and more. Yeah, hopefully with my videos I inspire somebody else to start a YouTube channel talking about the same issues as well. You know, we gotta spread the word. This is how this stops. Spread the word, be real, be authentic. This is what people want on this platform right now. People are tired of the fake bullshit that they see every single day on this goddamn platform. And YouTube is partly to blame as well for allowing this nonsense. So yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this every single Sunday, 5 p.m. CAST, Central European Standard Time. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to y'all what y'all want, man. Next video, I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. I'll let y'all know. Peace.